Welcome to Play to Win, where we play to win. I'm Dylan.
And I'm Cam. Normally we play cEDH, but this week we're playing some vintage.
This video is brought to you in part by Dragon Shield. Use code PLAYTOWIN5 at the affiliate link down below for 5% off to help support the show.
And check us out on Patreon to support us directly and get extra perks.
So we have me on HOGAAK Vine and Cam's playing tinkering around with this Storm deck. I'm gonna mulligan. I'm gonna go to 6.
Yeah, me too. I don't think I'm supposed to have Bolus of Citadel in my hand.
Put this card to the bottom.
I'm gonna put back this card, and I'm gonna keep this.
Are you ready to begin the game?
No.
I am.
All right.
This was filmed a while ago, as you can tell by the No Shave November that we both have going on. Guess what I have?
Oh, Bizarre Baghdad.
Bizarre Baghdad. Look at that. I'm gonna activate.
Okay.
Draw 2.
Yeah.
1, 2. Discard Vengevine, HOGAAK.
Whoa. Okay.
Wow. 3 cards into the graveyard. I'm gonna cast Hollow One.
Jesus Christ.
For free.
This is like...
For free. It's allowed. And I will do it. I will cast Black Lotus.
Wow. Okay.
Wow. Sack it for 3 green.
Yeah.
And I'll play Deathrite Shaman, trigger my Vengevines.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
Second creature for the turn, the Vengevines come back. I'm gonna have some 2 mana. Unfortunately, that's gonna go away. I'm gonna go to combat.
Yeah.
I'll attack you for 8.
I'll take 8.
Pass turn.
This is like the funniest board state I think I've ever seen in a game of Magic.
Yeah, look how much power I have. This is my dream game state. You're dead on turn 2. You haven't played anything yet. Like, this is the perfect situation for me.
This is so lopsided. All right, I will draw Underground Sea, and I will pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw a card.
Let's go to the next
Okay.
game. Yeah, let's just go to
Attack you for
game
12?
2. Yeah. Let's do a couple more game 1s, because that was like a game 0. I feel like I can't pass this hand up, so I'm going to keep it.
I'll keep this. That card to the bottom.
Get a Mox Ruby, use it for a Manifold Key, and then I will play Urza Saga as my land, and I will pass to you.
Draw a card. I will play Bizarre Baghdad. I'm going to activate and draw 2.
Yep.
Discard Blazing Rootwalla, Basking Rootwalla, and Vengevine.
And a Vengevine, okay.
I'm going to cast these both for their madness ones, and on the second cast of a creature, I'll bring the Vengevine back.
This is still somehow not as scary as your previous turn one.
Go to combat and attack you with Vengevine.
I'll take 4.
And pass turn.
All right, on your end step, I will Lorien's Reveal, Island Cycle, and go get an Underground Sea. Untap, upkeep, and draw. We will have Urza Saga plus up, play a land, the Underground Sea. Cast the Time Vault.
Yeah, okay. What does that mean?
It enters the battlefield tapped, and then I can tap Manifold Key to untap it.
Yeah.
And then I can tap it to take an extra turn after this one.
Okay, understood.
All right, so we'll go to my turn?
Yeah, you got it.
All right, great. So I will untap, upkeep. This doesn't untap. But what I will do is draw a card for my turn.
Got it.
And then on my Urza Saga trigger, I will float a colorless and I'll use it to untap the Time Vault with the Manifold Key.
Oh, shit.
Tap this right away to get an extra turn after this one.
Do I smell a loop?
Yeah, this is a loop. And then I can go get something with Urza Saga.
I'm just going to assume that eventually there'll be a construct token that will kill me in this infinite turns that you have.
Yeah, in a little while.
All right, I'm dead. Both have been determined extremely quickly.
quick.
We're going to get some good shorts out of these games.
Yeah, really.
We can just run it back. These games are quick. Let's just run it back.
Another one.
I am going to remove my hand from the game with Serum Powder's ability.
Okay.
And draw a new 7. I just get a free 7. Jesus Christ. I'm going to keep this one.
Me too.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
I will begin. Bizarre Baghdad. I'm going to activate and draw 2.
Yep.
I'll discard Bloodghast, HOGAAK, Vengevine. I'll cast Hollow One.
Okay.
Pass turn.
All right, I will get a draw. Cast Black Lotus. Cast Mox Jet. Cast Mox Pearl. Crack Black Lotus for 3 black. And tap this white Mox here for a white mana and cast a Beseech the Mirror, bargaining away my Mox Pearl.
Understood. Yeah, go ahead.
This was a mistake. We'll go get Shieldred the Apocalypse.
You mean my worst nightmare, a 4/5? All my creatures are 4 power. And then my Bizarre Baghdad is my whole strategy is drawing extra cards every turn.
Pass the turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw card.
Shieldred trigger.
Take 2. Activate Bizarre. Oh. Draw 1. 2.
2 Shieldred triggers, please.
And discarding Serum Powder, Wasteland. Wasteland, trigger Bloodghast.
Yep.
Bring it back. Pass turn. If you'll notice in my hand, this play was wrong, I think. I had a Gaia's Cradle. I could have Gaia's Cradle, got the Bloodghast back, tap for 2, and then cast the Once Upon a Time that was in my hand. I feel like that would have been better since you didn't even have a land for me to Wasteland, and it just would have gotten some more stuff done on my turn. I think I just should have done that.
My anti-Wasteland tech is just don't draw lands, apparently. I draw and I gain 2. Fuck, I will pass a turn. Also, I should have attacked, right? Like, your 2/1 can't block, and you're not incentivized to block. I'm winning the life gain war here, so I really should just be putting a bigger clock on you if I don't have any fucking spells to cast.
That is true. That's fair. You do know that I have the Vengevine in the graveyard, so I could do something explosive. But even still, if I do that, I'm probably only cracking you for like 12 or 14, and that still doesn't make you dead. And then it kind of almost shuts off my Bazaar of Baghdad. So maybe, yeah, maybe. Untap, upkeep, draw.
Shielded trigger.
Yeah, boy. Activate Bazaar. Draw 1. Draw 2.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep. Discard Basking Root Walla, HOGAAK, Guy's Cradle. Cast the Basking Root Walla for its madness cost. Guy's Cradle is land for turn. Tap it for 3 and cast Once Upon a Time with 1 green floating. Look at the top 5. Find Collector Roof. With this green and the Wasteland, I will cast Collector Roof, triggering Vengevine.
Yep.
Bring it back. Go to combat.
Yep.
Attack you with these 2.
I'll block Vengevine.
Yep, you take 2.
Yep.
Main 2, cast HOGAAK, convoking 2, exiling 5 cards.
Cool.
Pass turn.
Draw, and I gain 2. I pass turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. 2, combat.
Yep.
Attack.
I will block Hollow One with Shieldred.
4 damage. I'll activate Guy's Cradle, make 5 mana and pump it 1 time.
Yep.
Other mana is going to go away. And then, yeah, good to damage.
5 plus 8 is 13.
And Hollow One dies.
Leaving things out pretty quick all of a sudden.
Pass turn.
Draw, gain 2. Underground Sea, pass turn.
But I'm not sure if it's great to Wasteland before not my draw, but I'm going to draw. I'm going to Wasteland now.
Okay.
Dead.
Did you, on your draw, did you lose 2?
I will right now.
Should be down to 4.
Combat.
Yep.
Attack you with everybody.
Oh, I just die no matter what. Unless I block HOGAAK.
You take 7, and then
Just
3
die
more,
on my
which 7,
next
8,
turn
9,
because
10.
I don't have any
you'd be at
mana
1.
sources. Yeah, I think that's game.
So you block here, go to 1, and then pass.
Yeah, and then I die.
Oh,
big time
yeah.
dead. Nice.
Should we do some sideboard games?
Yeah, let's sideboard a little bit. Yeah.
I'm taking up Bloodghast because I think it's the worst graveyard creature in the deck, and I imagine you're bringing in some sort of graveyard hate because what else would you sideboard? So this is the worst one, so I'm taking that out, and I'm bringing in Force of Vigor for it because you're playing Time Vault Key and Balls of Citadel. Force of Vigor is obviously also for the graveyard hate that Cameron is bringing in, which is probably Leyline of the Void. I mean, I see that now, but Leyline of Void is a very common graveyard piece, and there's also other artifact graveyard hate, so that's also why Force of Vigor is coming in. You're also playing Tendrils, so I'm bringing the Mindbreak Traps, and I'm taking out 1 HOGAAK and 1 Vengevine because of the graveyard thing, just to calm them down. That might be wrong. And then the Blazing Root Wall, I think, is the weakest Root Wall, so I'm taking that guy out. I'm also not sure if these are the right cards to sideboard, so if you play HOGAAK Vine in Vintage and you know what the sideboard is against a blue Tinker deck, let me know.
I'm not doing too much. I'm just bringing in ley lines and taking out the counters that aren't really good against the stuff that I'm scared of, but we'll see how these next couple games go to see if I actually want these counters instead of something else as I learn how your sideboard plan's working out over there. Yeah, I'll keep this.
Get a mulligan. Okay, I'll keep it.
Cool.
Are you ready?
I have a pregame effect.
I figured you might.
It is a Leyline of the Void. I'm going first then. I will play a Black Lotus, Underground Sea. I will cast a Dark Ritual. I will crack Black Lotus for 3 black. Cast a Bolus of Citadel.
Woof.
This was the best start I could have asked for. I feel like I'm in heaven.
Turn 1 Leyline Bolus of Citadel against the graveyard deck. Like, off of, fuck me. Like,
Wow. I will cast a Vampiric Tutor.
I'm going to respond to that.
Yep.
I'm going to cast Force of Vigor, pitching Hex Drinker. I have
Nice.
2 fantastic targets.
That's awesome. So then they'll both die.
Go ahead and Vampiric Tutor.
And now I feel like I'm in a terrible spot.
Sideboard cards. It's okay. I kind of kept the hand maybe a little bit based on this, so
I think it might just be this and just hope to assemble something. I have no other actions.
I will draw a card. Play Mox Emerald. Cast Deathrite Shaman. Play Wasteland. Wasteland you.
Cool. Wastelanded.
Pass turn. So you're really not supposed to keep hands that don't have Bazaar of Baghdad with this deck. I feel like this hand feels like close though, with like the Wasteland, the Deathrite Shaman, the Force of Vigor. Like it has most of the things that I want, and it even has some graveyard stuff in my hand. If I find that Bazaar, I'm really in, but this deck is not meant to do anything without Bazaar of Baghdad, so this still might be a risky keep.
I don't know. I'm going into turn 2 with zero permanents and many of my best cards in my graveyard.
Yeah, like that seems good. Is that good?
I will draw. I will play Watery Grave and shock it in. Pass a turn.
Untap, draw card. I'll go to combat.
Yep.
Attack you for 1.
Down to 14.
Pass turn.
End step, I will Ancestral Recall, targeting myself.
Wow. Yeah, I have nothing to say about it.
That was my tutor. I'm hoping that it gets
Oh,
me
that's a great tutor.
something
Yeah, that's
else.
perfect.
Yeah. Go to my turn. Okay, draw for turn. I'll play Urza Saga and use it to cast Sensei's Top and then pass the turn.
Untap. Draw card. Combat.
Yep.
Attack for 1.
Down to 13.
Pass turn.
Wow. I will take a look at the top 3. I'll keep them like this. I will draw a card for my turn. Urza Saga pops up to 2. Cast Dark Ritual.
Oh, brother.
Cast Yawgmoth's Will.
Oh, brother.
Play Underground Sea. Cast Dark Ritual. Make 3 black. So these are all exiled. Cast Black Lotus. Cast Dark Ritual. Recast Bolas's Citadel.
Mindbreak Trap.
Ooh, Mindbreak Trap. I can crack Black Lotus for 3 black. I can Vamp Tutor in response. Go get a card. So this thing then goes on top. And then still in response to Mindbreak Trap, I will activate top to draw a card and put top on top. And I will cast a Force of Will, pitching this Chain of Vapor.
Sure.
Counter your Mindbreak Trap.
Maybe I should have waited on this. Felt like a lose-lose. Maybe I should have just kept the Mindbreak Trap until you put a Tendrils on the stack and just say, I hope you don't find Force before then or something. I don't know. I don't play Vintage. If you play Vintage, let me know. Am I just supposed to hold the Mindbreak Trap until Tendrils goes on the stack?
I lose 1 life here. I'll lose a life to cast Gataxian Probe, targeting you.
There you go. Take a peek.
Cool. Okay, so I get a draw. Cast a Mox Sapphire. Make a blue. Pay 4 life. Cast Beseech the Mirror, sacrificing this Mox Sapphire.
This card is good.
Beseech the Mirror is really good, yeah. Beseech the Mirror goes and gets me Tendrils of Agony.
That's really good. I'm
That's
dead.
nuts, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm dead.
Holy cow.
Beseech the Mirror is great, and so is Tendrils.
Let's try another game.
I'll keep.
Going to 5. Cool. Is this the last game?
This is the last game. This is the last game. This is the 5th of 5 games because we played 3 pre-board and 2 post-board, and the 6th game that we played is going up for Chill to Wins coming up. So this is the last game. Are you ready?
Yeah, I got a 5.
You in pre-games?
Nope. I think maybe my first mistake was stopping on a mold of 5 and not continuing to look for Leyline, maybe?
Bazaar of Baghdad. Tap it to draw 2.
Yep.
1, 2. Discard Vengevine, Bazaar of Baghdad, and Wasteland. I'll cast Chalice of the Void on 0.
I will cast Force of Will, pitching this Lorien Revealed.
Understood.
That sucks that had to be used on that, but
That's it. Pass turn.
draw for turn. I will cast Black Lotus. Crack that for 3 blue and use 1 of the blue on an Ancestral Recall. Draw 3. Cast a Manifold Key.
Also, it's Manifold Key. I thought it was Manifold Key.
I always
with an
thought
A.
it was Manifold Key until I was recently trying to Scryfall it, and I was like, why can't I find this stupid card?
Manifold Key.
Manifold
Like
Key.
magnificent.
Magnificent.
Okay.
I guess I'll use this mana for a cycled Lorien Revealed, Underground Sea, that I will put into play, and then pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw cards. Activate, draw 1 and 2. And I'll discard Blazing Root Walla, Serum Powder, and Mindbreak Trap. Pass the Blazing Root Walla for madness cost. Cast Mox Emerald, tap it for a Deathrite Shaman.
Yep.
As my second creature for turn, trigger Vengevine. Play Gaia's Cradle,
Whoa.
tap it for 3, and cast Collect Roof.
Nice. Wow. Okay.
Go to combat.
Yep.
Attack you for 4. Pass turn.
Draw.
That's it. Hellbent. That's the whole trick.
I will play Tellurian Academy, and I will pass a turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw card. Combat.
Yep.
Attack you for 8.
Take 8.
This is hilarious. I'm going to tap Guy's Cradle for 4, and in my main 2, cast Serum Powder. Pass turn.
And
This doesn't even do anything. Why am I doing that? I do this kind of as a joke because in my head at the time, like I didn't think it mattered. I was just like getting rid of it. But because of Bazaar of Baghdad, I think it's beneficial for me to hold some cards that are potentially dead so it can be more effective later on. This was just a mistake.
End turn, Desperation Dress Down. ETB draw.
I'm going to tap these 2 for mana because my Collect Roof isn't on. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Then we'll go to my turn. I will draw Lotus Petal, make 2 blue, use a blue on a Soul Ring.
Because Collect Roof still has no abilities.
Yeah, Collect Roof still has no abilities right now, which is nice. Which means I can go 2 black on a Shieldred. I'll use the blue to untap Soul Ring. Pass.
Go to my turn.
Yep.
That sacrifices.
Yep. You lose 2.
Now there's 2 and I draw this card. Activate Bazaar of Baghdad. Draw 2.
Lose 4.
Discard Blazing Root Walla, Basking Root Walla, and the Wasteland. And I'll cast these 2.
Cool.
Man, Shieldred's so good. I did this the very wrong order. Go to combat. Attack. With everything, I should have cast these main 2. That was just wrong.
I'll block Vengevine. 4 I take.
You take 4. Vengevine dies. Go ahead.
I gain 2 when I draw a card. 2 mana to cast a Time Walk.
Pretty good. That's a time walk.
That's a time
That's a time walk.
Wow. I'll attack you with Shieldred and then move to my next turn, I guess. Wow. Pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep.
Draw card.
Lose 2.
I could have tapped this Guy's Cradle for 5 right here and just cast the hollow one for as a 5-mana 4/4 right now this turn, rather than hold it and wait to potentially cast it for free later. I think maybe I should have done that. I was thinking in my head that I want to hold it for a second creature so I can trigger the Vengevine to come back, but I think I might have just been better to get the 4/4 out there earlier.
Sometimes I get in my own head that all free spells are just like exclusively free and they don't have the ability to be cast for the full mana value.
I think in this situation, a 5-mana 4/4 would have been better than doing nothing.
Go to combat.
Yep.
Attack you with everything.
I'll block the thing that can pump to be a 3/3.
Yes, that's fine. Take 5. My thing dies. Pass turn.
Draw. Gain 2. I will cast a Dark Ritual. Cast a Leyline of the Void.
Sure.
Pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw card.
Lose 2.
I'll go to combat. Attack you with 2 of them.
I'm gonna block one of them. It's exiled, and I take 1.
Pass turn.
Go to my turn. On my draw, I gain 2. Pass turn.
Activate Death Ride. Exile Basket Roller to gain 2. And go to untap. Draw.
Lose 2.
Horrendous. Activate.
Yeah.
Draw. 1, 2.
And then you get some discards before you lose the life, technically.
Sage you Hex Drinker Mindbreak Trap.
They're in exile.
Cast Hollow One.
Yep.
Cast Hollow One. Trigger Vengevine.
Wow. Okay, yeah.
Go to combat.
Yeah.
Attack you like this.
Block Vengevine. Take 3.
Take 3. Pass turn. Oh, Vengevine exiles.
Gain 2 on my draw.
You don't have to do anything. There's no more creatures in the graveyards.
There's no more creatures in the
I thought
graveyard?
there was going to be another creature in the graveyard. There's not another creature in the graveyard.
Wow.
I'm just going to die to Shieldred.
That's funny.
Oh, yeah, I'm just dead. You got me.
That was crazy.
Hell yeah, flew too close to the sun at the end there and just completely forgot that my dying creature would of course get exiled by the Leyline of the Void. I was thinking Deathrite would be able to gain me 2 life and buy me an extra turn, but could not.
We got there somehow.
Sideboarded games are helpful. Black Lotus, you also drew that card a lot. I don't want to point that out or anything.
Also,
but
Ancestral Recall, I drew that card a couple
powerful.
times.
These
too,
cards are
yeah.
strong, powerful cards. Huh. Thank you so much for watching.
This video was recorded a couple months ago, but these lists are a little bit out of date, but Vintage is still such a super cool format, so we highly recommend proxying it and playing it with friends, and definitely let us know if you want to see more of this or any other formats too.
If you want to support us directly, you can do so on Patreon, like our $100 patrons.
Kajo, Alex, Sean in the Ice, Mark Cirillo, SoCal Acura, Stormageddon, Luke Cook, AJ, Alvo, Sabi, Demon of Raspberries, Peter Stewart, Uncle Butts, Kawaja A. Hamid, Lauren Connell, and Baby G-Bus.
If you want to pick up any of our merch, you can do that at playtowinmtg.com.
Huge shout out to Dragon Shield. Thank you so much for supporting the show. Make sure you use our affiliate linking code PlayToWin5 for 5% off your order.
Follow us on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram for more content.
Thank you so much for watching.
See you next time.
Should we talk about our $50 patrons? Their names are Nicholas Balder, Reactive, Tyler Watson, Ryan Barrington, Zachary Colson, Tyler H, X Tyler the Tree X, Smallcraft, Driving Crooner, Shabaha, Mace the Ace, Sultan Poteet, Hobo Ghost, Mitchell Shepard, Justin, Ben Solo, Pedro, Jacob Tap, Michael Blue, Jan Wildfang, Thomas Bueno, and David Nelson.
That was a great cut, dude. That was great. Why, Prince Ali, he's got 75 golden camels. Purple peacocks, he's got 63. When it comes to exotic type mammals, and something, it's a world-class menagerie.
Thanks, bye.
Goodbye.